With spring break coming up, I feel like everyone hits that moment right after school where you're like, okay, what am I actually gonna do with all this free time? Well, if you're looking for something relaxing to sink time into, I might have the answer for you. It's a game called Pokopia, and it's recently kind of blown up online as it's the newly released Pokemon spin-off game. Only a couple weeks ago when it was released, critics and audiences alike seemed really curious about it. 2.2 million copies sold in its first 4 days is a crazy number. As one of the 2.2 million, the first thing I noticed when playing Pokopia was how extremely cute it is. The environments are colorful, the animations are adorable, and the Pokemon themselves just feel really alive in the world. The easiest way I can describe the concept is that it feels like someone combined Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and the world of Pokemon, and somehow made it all work together. You've got the building and creativity from Minecraft, the cozy life and decorating from Animal Crossing, and then obviously Pokemon everywhere in the world interacting with you. People love games where you can relax and slowly build something over time. Cozy games like this have really become popular over the past, I'd say, 7 years, especially for players looking for something relaxing instead of competitive. To play this cozy game, some people are even saying they'd buy a Nintendo Switch 2 just for this game. It might sound a little dramatic, but after playing Pokopia, I can actually understand why. When you start the game, it doesn't throw you straight into chaos or anything. It actually starts pretty calm. You are the transformed Pokemon Ditto, who spawns in this world, unaware of where you are or where your trainer might be. Your Ditto takes the form of your previous trainer, and then we're introduced to Tangrowth, a Pokemon who's been around for a long time. Something happened to the world, and a lot of it has fallen apart. Buildings are missing, the grass is all dry, the trees are dead, and it's pretty clear the world needs to be rebuilt. You're tasked with rebuilding this world alongside your Pokemon friends. With that, I wasn't really expecting anything super deep story-wise, but there are huge and depressing moments where you start learning what happened to the place, where the human went, and why everything needs fixing. The best part of the game is definitely the Pokemon themselves. Instead of just catching them and battling like normal Pokemon games, you actually get to talk with them, play with them, and build spaces for them. You can create little dens or houses for them, and you actually interact with the things you build. And that's where the main gameplay loop starts to kick in. You explore areas, collect resources, unlock new building pieces, and then start rebuilding parts of the world however you want. You can decorate and design areas for Pokemon, slowly bringing life back to the places that were empty before. And once you get in that cycle of exploring and building, it's really honestly hard to stop. The gameplay loop is just really addicting. You find materials, unlock new designs, get ideas for builds, and then suddenly you're redesigning entire areas of the map. I could easily see people getting 200, maybe 300 hours out of this game without even trying. Another thing the game does really well is letting you play at your own pace from the start of the game to the finish of the game. It never rushes you or forces you to do things quickly. You can just explore, experiment with building, and figure out things whenever and wherever you want. That also makes the game really beginner-friendly if you've never played a cozy game before. Of course, with every game, there are a couple small issues I ran into. One thing I noticed pretty quickly is that the music can get a little bit repetitive after playing for a long time. The soundtrack itself is actually really good and fits the cozy vibe of the game perfectly, but there just aren't quite enough tracks to keep it from looping a lot. Another thing is that certain Pokemon only appear at specific times of day. Some Pokemon only show up during the night, some only appear at the day, and some can appear at either time. So if you're trying to collect all of them, you kind of have to play the game at different times throughout the day. Overall though, Pokopia is just a really fun game to sink into your couch with. It's relaxing, creative, and very easy to get hooked on once you start building things. The combination of Pokemon interactions and creative building makes it feel really unique compared to a lot of other cozy games. Just maybe be careful when you start playing. It's very easy to sit down for a quick session and then realize you've accidentally spent the entire evening already playing it. Perfect for the spring break. For PC3 Media, I'm Cailin Gibson.